Hello and welcome to Boost and Ethanol plays through Forza Horizon Street Races. Here we are at the Carson lot. I'm going to be doing the 5 street races we've got left here. Yeah, so the idea for this series, or mini-series I guess, is that I'm going to complete 5 street races an episode at the various hubs. There are 10 street races in each hub, meaning 2 episodes dedicated to each hub. Well, that's just easy. Well, no, that's basically what's happening. I'm going to be using cars I've already built up for the actual series, just to make things simpler and cheaper on myself. Yeah, it's purely just, I don't want to go out and constantly have to build up new cars and stuff, especially since I'm already starting to get low. Forgot to brake there. But there, you really need to brake here, Holly. You don't realise how tight that corner really is. Yeah, it's just the cost of buying new cars, especially for some of the later ones. I believe there's like S-Class and R-Class events, so I want to try and keep it as cheap as possible and use cars for the series. Turn out the way. Brake. Floor it. Come on, I can catch up to this S2K. I don't think I'm going to be editing out loading screens for this. I'm going to try and keep this keep editing to the minimal. So yeah, just to make things very, simple, easy. I think it's the main reason I've started doing this now, fairly early in my well, I am like beat the rest of the game beforehand, before this, or done all the gold rush ban events. I really need the money for this. Yeah, that's basically why I'm doing this. I'm not sure. Maybe I hope it takes me back to the thingy, the hub. I mean, there's a bit of a loading screen. Not a massive loading screen, but it's just a bit annoying to have to constantly go back and forth. I wonder now if I'm not going to get any more garage value put on since I get all the parts for free. No. And any buying new cars will change it. I don't know. Probably. Right. What car am I going to use? I really need to build up the Evo at some point. Stratos, no, I'll go with the Delta. That was a good car to drive, from what I vaguely remember. At least I don't remember it being awful to drive. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it was fairly easy. Yeah, I can't remember it being bad. I mean, I imagine it's a bit understeering. This was the car I used actually for some of the early street races, wasn't it? It was about the episode where I built up this, wasn't it? I think? Yeah, I mean, it sounds right in my head. Maybe I'll have to go back and rewatch my own videos. Yeah, weird that I didn't put aero on this. Oh well. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, something about me rewatching my... Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll go back and rewatch my own series. I don't know, with my mic quality in the beginning, I'm not sure whether it's really worth it. Yeah, like combine harvester in the thingy, in the farm field, whatever, was moving there. That's kind of a neat touch. Didn't know this game did that. Right, need to catch up to Houston again. Are these, I know Houston, he's a guy that shows up in the main career races, but, it's like everyone else here. Oh, I hit the brakes way too early there. Is everyone else here, I don't know, I don't remember. Actually, yeah, I think they're all Korea names. And the thing is, I'd imagine they'd stay the same throughout. I never really did the street races originally when I got Horizon. I sort of just went for it. Oh, turn right. They're so annoying, those curbs. and sort of bump onto the grass there. I may actually end up editing out loading times, thinking about, oh, where do I go? Oh, thank goodness this car doesn't stall when you go from reverse to forwards like the Evo does. That car is way too long in first gear for my liking. Probably the one problem with it. Thinking about it, this car actually feels a bit nicer. It isn't quite the same value for money punch, but I mean, it isn't bad. What is this, like 22,000 for some reason? That pops up in my head. No idea how accurate. It feels a lot faster than the Evo as well. Maybe the Evo needs something like a rally transmission. I don't know, just closer gear ratios. I think that would help a lot. Oh, killed that skill chain. Oh, no, come on. Come on, right, get onto the road. No. Yes. Yes, come on. Log. Oh, wow, I'm really in the wrong gear there. Oh, I defended like mad there. Slightly cheating, but oh well. 67,000, that's a nice amount of money. You know, I'll probably cut to the next race now. So, here I've gone with the RX-8. There's an H6 there, Fiat 500, and an RX-8 in front of us. I did just try doing this, and my car flipped over because of a curb, I assume. Yeah, no, it's just weird. I went over a curb as I was turning, and my car just flipped over. And, well, mainly because of that, I lost. So, yeah, that was fun. Fortunately, this event seems fairly easy as long as I don't drive incompetently. Oh, nope, somebody else has decided to take this route as well. Yeah, you can just cut straight across the dirt, and if you want to, you can go straight across the thingy there, the warehouse. Don't hit the lamppost though; they're solid. Took me a crash to realise that. Yeah, I've been playing too much Horizon 3, where they're made of paper or something. Paper mache. Australia, seriously, step up your cement game. Anyway, doing really well now. Got a massive lead. Oh, watch out for the Audi. Wasn't that? My high-speed crashing into car spotting skills needs some work. I mean, to be fair, that's just generic hatchback. I mean, Audis, they do sort of fit in. Was that a hatchback? Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, by here, I just sort of turned in, my car flipped over into that lamppost. So that was fun. Luckily, we've got a massive lead on everyone else, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just gotta keep it going and keep the lead and don't make any dumb mistakes and hope the car doesn't flip over, and I should be fine. I'm noticing these straight races seems to be kind of buggy in comparison. Like, things will just sort of flip out of control. And look like there was a moment earlier where I wish I won the race, where I ran into the back of the Sylvia and it just flipped and I just went straight underneath it. Right, what's the gap? Oh wow. I mean, to be fair, I did get quite a nice gap there. Yeah, 10-second gap, I'll take that. Well, 9-second gap, whatever. Anyway, what's the next event? It's probably A-Class. 73,000, nice. Let's see you there. Right, so I don't trust the charger there with the bull bars. Oh well. Yeah, I've gone with the Sierra Cosworth RS500 since I remember this being a really good A-Class car too. If anything, probably slightly better than the Evo, just a little less stable. Yeah. I sort of had control there. I probably could have saved that if I realised, but oh well. Kept it flipped over. Right, instead we've got to play catch up now. Yeah, I really don't like this Carson location. Too many bumps. It's way too easy to flip your car. I mean, like, I don't mind the actual city racing, it's just more of the sort of the park areas where you're going straight through the parks. Oh, keep it straight, don't spin. How am I doing straight line speed wise? Doesn't this have like 400 horsepower or something? I remember this having like a stupid high amount. Why aren't I destroying everything in a straight line? There we go, starting to catch up to that Corvette. Well, okay, fair enough, the Corvette I'm probably not going to beat. But, like, come on, a CRX, I'd destroy right in a straight line. As I thought. There's one more event after this, which I forget what class or anything about it. 63%, good, that shouldn't affect my race too badly, should be able to catch up. And another road driven too. That's always nice. Right, just got to catch up with Herb. Oh, brake there. It's a really nice car, doesn't suffer from any high-powered rear-wheel drive car problems you'd expect. Well, I say high-powered, 420 horsepower. This does have 420, right? Yes, I don't know, that number sticks in my head for some reason. Anyway, even if it doesn't, I mean, it probably has more power than the Evo. But I don't know, it handles really well. Anyway, on to what I think is the final event. Anyway, yeah, see you there. Wait, 71,000, almost 72,000. So close. She'll stay in it. I wonder how that affects loading times. Anyway, see you there. Here we are. Fortunately, there was one more event. And this last event for Carson Street Racing Hub isn't going well. I've done plenty of crashes and mistakes and other things. It hasn't been going particularly amazingly, unfortunately. So, yeah, bit of a problem. Oh well, yeah, RX-7 did the same thing again. I'm using the Corvette because I know I quite like it. Didn't really use it much. I only used it for one. Well, I used it for 2 events, but one of the events was on dirt, so it didn't really do the Corvette much justice, unfortunately. So I decided to take it to street racing, see if I can do well here. Apparently not. I mean, it isn't a particularly bad handling car or anything. No, maybe I'm just starting to get tired or something. Probably. Who knows? Yeah, there's Charlie Keane, he's here. Yeah, you do get the same AI as from the regular story missions. Yeah, because there's a escaper up ahead. And yeah, I remember Kane and stuff. It's really cool how you can sort of see the same people everywhere, like they enter the street races and stuff, so you can properly form like rivalries and stuff. Like it's almost like you can have anyone can be your M. Rossi here. I mean, sure, the ultimate goal is Darius Flint, but you'll probably make plenty of other enemies around. Alright, come on. Oh. That went well. Thank you, Evo. Oh, thank you, Trocket. Thank you, RX-8. That went well. Right, I really need to focus. Look at the road in front of you, not the things around you. Right. There's the Prius, or one of them. This car's basically an anti-Prius, isn't it? It's like if you want to make the opposite of Prius, then a 60s Corvette. I mean, maybe like a Dodge Viper, since that has like an 8-litre V10. That's probably anything less Prius loving, because even like one of the 90s Vipers, at least without the ABS and the traction control or any form of safety, probably they're the most un-Prius-like car. Like even lots of other performance cars are like they're somewhat economical in comparison to a Viper, I'd imagine at least. Like, I mean, let's face it, you either have a really advanced one, I mean, maybe like a Noble, oh. Fortunately for me, this is the final event. Yeah, there was one more. Unfortunately, this is the 4th time I've done this. 4 times I've done this, every time I made a mistake. I'm starting to wonder, maybe it's the fact that I'm using a Corvette. I don't know, maybe the Priuses are trying to sabotage my car or something, since I've got the anti-Prius. I don't know. I mean, it's one of the most un-Prius-like cars you can get, I guess. I don't know, maybe like a Dodge Viper, since that lacks any form of sort of safety or, you know, yeah, I don't know, it's just sort of the least environmentally friendly car I can think of. I don't know, there's probably others, but like, you know, I don't know, it's probably up there with being one of the most anti-Prius-like cars. But I'm in a, thingy Corvette. Yeah, that's the one. Which, I mean, sure, it's still Prius hating, but it's not super, it's not on Viper levels of having an 8-litre V10. And, well, I mean, back then it probably would have had no well, back in the 60s it wouldn't have had traction control. But, yeah. Brake, don't crash. Actually, here we're in such an early part of the race that it doesn't really matter. It's more of towards like the final stretch, which is basically a straight line, and I crash somehow. Right, I don't think we're going to do it this time. Just need to focus, stop looking around, finger off the right trigger, and I should be fine. Right, just focus. Oh, says that crashing into a wall. Yeah, no, I'm starting to get tired now. I really don't think I should be driving, but I kind of need to record videos and stuff. I'm mainly doing this for the money that I need, because I need money. I need all the monies, all of them, I tell you. Yeah, I need at least 1 million credits. Oh, come on, hit me. Yes, thank you, RX-7. Sorry, RX-7. I called you an RX-8. Alright, come on, just gotta get the Scirocco now. Everything else has crashed behind me. I mean, Corvette versus Volkswagen Scirocco in what's basically some high-speed corners and then a straightaway. I'd probably put my money on the Corvette. Mind you, I mean, yeah, I've managed to crash here before, so who knows. Yeah, look at the way I'm pulling on the map. I should probably keep my eyes on the road. Warning, danger to manifold. Yeah, complete 10 street races or something. Almost got 1 million credits. Oh, I won a car. Oh. Well, I mean, I already have one, so now I'll sell it or something, but, no, I won't get in that. Yeah, sure, I'll stay in it for free roam. Glad that's over at least. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and until next video, goodbye.